Completely nailed the Spectral call. 36.5% already. It's sitting on its perch there, number 3 in the bullseye portfolio. The next barrier that we needed to overcome was this. It was the 61.8% retracement. We've broken, we've closed above that. We're looking for higher projections. So is it too late to get into Spectral, or have we got a pullback opportunity? Spectral is currently trading at $11.96. We know that $12 is going to be a psychological barrier that we need to break and overcome. So what does that mean, guys? Each one of these sessions is 1 day of price action. This is the candle for today. By the end of this session, which ends in 14 hours and 44, we need to be looking for one thing. Have we got a break and have we got a close above $12? Because that's going to indicate sentiment going forward. Why is that going to be an important level, guys? We talk about higher high, higher close candles. If we get $12, a break and a close above $12, this is the previous candle close, or the previous candle extreme high was $11.93. So if we get a break and a close above $11.93, i.e. $12, that's showing tomorrow is likely to be a bullish day. So that's what we're looking for. If we get a break and if we get a close below this $12 level, what's that showing? Showing two things, guys. Showing that we would have had a rejection wick here, and we would have had a rejection at the $12 level. That would be bearish, and there would be a higher probability coming into the day tomorrow with a bearish candle. So that's what we're looking for in the short term. These candlesticks can give you a great indication as to what's to happen. So what about the overall sentiment within the crypto market? If we look at that, are we near alt season? Are we in fully Bitcoin season? We can look at a couple of markets. And one of the markets that we're going to be looking at is CoinMarketCap. They've got this little thing here, altcoin season indicator. And what it does is it goes through the top 100 cryptocurrencies and it compares how they're performing against Bitcoin. And you can see here, it's 29 out of 100. We're into Bitcoin season. We're not into altcoin season yet. We haven't seen nothing yet. So you can see that we're not in altcoin season. We'll have a quick look and a confirmation that we're definitely not in altcoin season. That's showing Bitcoin dominance still rising. So as Bitcoin dominance rises, that's Bitcoin season until you get that nasty wick to the downside, bam, bam, reversal, lower highs, continuation to the downside. And that doesn't mean that Bitcoin's going down, guys. Exactly the opposite to that. Bitcoin's still going to be going up. Altcoins are going to be going up a lot quicker. And that's when you get the drop in dominance. That's what we want to see. So back to Spectral. What's the chance of us breaking and closing above this? And if we broke and closed below this, does this confirm that this is the end of this move? Because what we can do is we can use our Fibonacci extension tool. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from this swing low here to this swing high here, and then we're going to pull back, and we want a minimum of a 1-to-1 equal measured move, preferably a 1272 extension. So this is going to help the targets in the short term. So you put the high there, you've come back down on the swing low, and we're looking for two things: 1-to-1 equal measured move, and a 1-to-1 equal measured move sitting here. One thing that we've got is we've got a break and a close above the 1-to-1. So that's breached, that's closed above. We've got another projection here, which is the 1272 extension. And that also is near the 786 retracement. So this is a zone here, guys. This is a zone that you can expect to be rejected if we push forward on this swing. If we do something like this, pull back, then you've got a chance of hitting it. But if it's a continuation of this move here, expect this to be a rejection point. That's sat at $13, the bottom end, and $13.27 to the top end. So it's looking good. Spectral's looking good. It's been strong during Bitcoin season. It's been really strong during Bitcoin season. You can see it's pushing up towards its previous all-time high. It's nearing 78.6% of its all-time high. So that's looking strong, but I'm waiting for that pullback. Right, this is the important thing now, the pullback. How can we monitor the pullback? Let's get rid of some of these extension numbers, get rid of these Fibonacci retracement numbers, and then we're going to be monitoring the pullback. So I'm bringing up the indicators now, guys, and the one that I'm going to be bringing up is the main one, which is the Stochastic RSI, because that tells us the momentum between overbought and oversold. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push that up on the chart, and I'm going to show you something. Push this up. Right. Okay. Let's make this large. Right. Stochastic RSI. The simplicity of this, guys, underneath the 30 level, this is 0 to 30. Underneath the 30 level, that is oversold. Above the 70 level is overbought. Simple, simple, simple. So I've overlaid this to the chart. I've added this to the chart. We're going to follow this, guys. How do we know that we were going to get a reversal here? Stochastic topped out. How do we know that we were going to get a reversal here? Stochastic topped out. See, guys, it doesn't have to be touching the top of the band. Price action doesn't have to be all the way up here. Stochastic's giving you a clue here. Price action pulled back. Stochastic's giving you a clue here. Price action pulled back. Stochastic's giving you a clue here, guys. It's a simple, 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 simple method, guys. Are we overbought? Are we oversold at any given time? If we pull back and we're oversold and we pull back into support, rub your hands, guys. That's perfect. That's what we're waiting for. So again, overbought, guys, pulled back. Now, this is what I'm trying to show you guys. We're overbought now. Are we looking to pull back? Doesn't mean it's going to happen today. Doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow, but we're overbought and we need to pull back. So that's just a simple thing that you can do, guys. Add the stochastic RSI to your chart. Monitor the pullback. Monitor the pullback. We want this pulling back to support. Let's get rid of this. We want this pulling back to support, and we want this to hold support. This support is sitting at $8.65. If we're holding that support, as this stochastic comes all the way down here into oversold, that is a perfect entry. That's a perfect entry. That's shown that the bulls have regained momentum. The bears have pushed price all the way to the bottom as far as they possibly can, whilst the stochastic's oversold. And then it means that the bulls have got a better chance going forward. So guys, if you did find this useful, go and check out my previous video on radium. Go and check out the radium video. We've absolutely smashed entries on radium. It's about 15% up on the day today. So I'll leave the video at the end. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.